this part of the journey has become. My mother called, and I was a little more like, at least listening this time, but I was like, oh please, it's probably just a hoax. The week or two before, supposedly Michael had died of skin cancer.
Yeah, I remember.
So I told him, I was like, you died of skin cancer last night, right? And he goes, oh really, and he just laughed it off. So I thought it was another one of those. And then when I heard it on the radio being reported, I listened a little more, and then I finally got a call from Staples Center and said that Michael had indeed been taken to the hospital. Something had happened.
Okay.
So I just assumed, oh, well, he was rehearsing and he twisted his ankle, or he was playing with the kids and he fell, or he got sick and got a fever and he's dehydrated, or, I never imagined the worst. I never did. Just was like, oh, and that's as far as I got. Nobody knew how to feel or how to react. So we were just silent, and then of course, as it set in, it became, very emotional, and everyone started to just really sort of react in their own ways. I mean, but it was just like a restrained sort of, because you don't want to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I think if people would have let go so soon, it would have made it that much realer. So everyone tried to sort of contain their emotions as long as we could. Okay, cool. Just thinking, we've got rehearsal. So when I get to Staples, we just continued. Kenny and Stacy and Michael Bearden and Tony and I, we just continued working. And But it was just like a restrained sort of, because you don't want to believe it. The movie answered all those questions, and that's why it's such a blessing that we got to do it. Such a blessing that we got to tell the story of what was to be Michael's great return to the stage. And take that out of the picture, there would have been all these questions still around. Of course.
Do you think he was ready for the 50 concerts?
I absolutely think Michael was ready for the 50 concerts and more.
Do you think Michael was ready?
I do. I really do.
We talked about the favorite Michael Jackson songs.
And I also love Earth Song, because that to me is a signature piece. It talks about all of the messages, and it's aggressive. I love that one too.
Do you think that Michael was before his time?
Absolutely. I think like Mozart, like Beethoven, like Da Vinci, these great artists were not understood when they lived. It took civilization time to catch up to their ideas. And I definitely believe that's true of Michael Jackson.
Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Situation, aggravation, everybody allegation. In the suit, on the news, everybody dog. Bang, bang, shock dead, everybody's gone bad. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. You're ripping me up my pride, for God's sake. I looked at Kevin to fulfill his prophecy. Set me free.
Chi era davvero Michael Jackson?
Oh, Michael was
Beh,
a
Michael
visionary.
era una persona
He was a genius.
che aveva davvero una genialità, una grande visione per il futuro, un profeta, un fratello e un amico di molti. A lui interessava il benessere del pianeta, di tutta l'umanità, e il suo lavoro era proprio quello di ispirare tutti, renderli felici e ricordare a tutti che vivono su questo pianeta che dobbiamo proteggerci reciprocamente e vivere bene.
It has been a journey. It has been a journey. The one part of this journey that hasn't changed is you. You have always been at the center of the idea of this is it. From the first time that Michael Jackson called me and told me he wanted to do the project, he told me he wanted to go back out there and perform the songs that the fans wanted to hear and be in front of you again. And so in that same spirit, Travis and Michael Bearden, our musical director, and so many creative people came together in that same spirit, thinking about you every day in the editing room. We put together a film that would help you come to understand what Michael wanted to show you.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Hold for applause, fade out.